Club America are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's cut it out. And he's there to get it away. Club America couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Martinez. Now that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Martinez. That's a good ball out wide. Now the cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Roll! No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Dundee upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Now it's Martinez. Looking for the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Dundee with the corner, there first. Azar gets it away. And now a sudden chance to catch. He's having a hit! Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
That is ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Otto. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Cross needs to be charged, surely! And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Club America go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And we are back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And here's Joe Linton. Great, he's having a shot! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Dundee grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Oh, they could be caught out here! And he's away. Spread out to the left. Hazard picks it up out wide. Decent chance! It's in! And they get themselves in front! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Club America go into the lead. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Crosses it. Oh, what a climb! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham. Quality ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. White. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Fiore! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Very nicely done, good spot that. In towards the back stick. Khan claims it without any fuss.
Dundee really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now he's got space here. Long ball looking to counter. Played out to the left flank. Martinez is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And they're quick to get it back. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Dundee really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Club America close now to seeing this one through to the end.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Beckham.
time.
Aimed beyond the defence. They're urging him to shoot, and the shot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
And that will be it. Club America have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Martinez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
That the latest travel information is
How would you
currently being
summarise what we've
displayed
seen? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most...
Chance for a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Club America finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries to play it through. Stood up well to him there. Raul. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Hit into the middle. White tries to clear, and he's quick to snatch it back. Olise. Can he get it through? Oh, well played, well sorted out. Otto calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Lexington clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one.
He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was.
Struck first time! And it's Messi. Good effort from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get free. Hazard with the delivery.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. It's crossed into the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Great vision. And that has put paid to that.
2
Ops for
added
safety.
minutes has been indicated.
He's found a way through. And the first 45 minutes are up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Club America really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That's rather hopeful. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That is Stuta! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Takes a shot. Relentless. Just relentless. And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. No, he's overshot the green. Rijkaard has a look and plays it forward.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now, this could be a chance. And that pass just didn't quite work. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adams cuts it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that's fabulous! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So, just a consolation, or is there a... Can he finish? And that's a real chance missed.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays a sharp little ball here. And nicely intercepted. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Adams. Odo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Raul looking to add to his goal. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
3 minutes and
Khan
time.
gets good distance on it. So what can they make of this? Adams. Odo. Played out to the right. Raul. He's got away. And that's it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end, virtually. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this player, Grafenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game. And, of course, he's the main connector between defence and midfield. But he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward. He's also a really physical presence, and he must be a bit of a nightmare to play against, actually.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Martinez.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And that is a little undercooked. And it's Vitinha. Khan clears. Vardiol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Rodrigo. Now it's Inzaghi. Odo.
Played out towards the right wing. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Club America have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So a chance here, what can they make of it? That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Rodrigo, well read, nice interception. Messi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
There's the shot! Goal! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
After 36 minutes is
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Messi. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Back into the middle. Played back in. Decent chance! And again! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
after 45 minutes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Club America are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Club America present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Ball on the spot. Can he? The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Al-Nassr go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
That has been slung wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? Pass is just off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He has found a way through. Shoots! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Al-Nassr take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Probing pass, and he's intervened well there. Keeper's got good distance on that. Odo. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Now it's Martinez, and this is Hazard. Hazard with... he's got tall! Oh, it rattles the bar! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Inzaghi. Looking for the run. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Valverde. Hazard. Great vision. And that could set him on his way. And that's back. And Martinez! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. It's a pretty loose pass. And that may well be that. That is that. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game.
Attendees, this is a lost
Your final
children's
thoughts?